What's good, everybody? Hello, hello. Let's see who is here. Chillgam, hello, Durock, Dynamics, Malik, Ankit, Lana, One Drunkman, Jay, Richie, Poker, Tutor, hello. How's it going? Burrowing Owl, hello. Good day. Good afternoon. It's a very early stream for me. Just in the sense that I usually stream closer to the evening, but oh. Gam radio subscription. Yeah, do check out Gam's music playlist. He posts on the music channel in my Discord. Lots of good stuff. City pop and all kinds of music actually. Gam is a music connoisseur. I miss you. Hasn't been that long. Cisco, hello. Jurapika, how's it going? Alright, so how's it going, everybody? So it's been... Oh, this is the wrong view. It's been a little bit. So I guess let's see, what did we do last time? I guess last time I just built the board. Was it the derivative last time? And then we had our Intel stream over the weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was very short, I know. Super short segment. Had a lot of fun. Nonetheless, it was like different. And got to meet some people over at PAX. Yeah, it was nice. Snoopy, hello. Early stream, just poured my second coffee of the day. Yeah, oh, oolong. Nice. Oh no, the last stream was the... Yeah, it was a derivative, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the Intel stream. I think the turnout was good, and overall it was pretty fun. And I brought with me this sweater. If you noticed, this sweater is like the PC Building Lab sweater that they just like had as merch. And then from their artist series store, they also had these desk mats. So I got one of these too. Pretty cute. This is by an artist from I think Chile, Nemupon. But yeah, they feature like different artists, and you know, and they design like illustrations like this, and they had dust pads made, and they're selling them at a discount, and then you know, like some of the proceeds, like I think all the proceeds go to charity and stuff. That was nice. But I think the shop is closed now, so but it was open over the weekend until Monday, pretty sure. It's a fun mat though. Is that a Cerakoted Orion? Yeah, this is Cerakoted. This is Cerakoted by Mr. Knee Deep. Pretty nice. Hope you had fun on PAX. Yeah, PAX was fun. Yeah, this is Cerakoted by Knee Deep. In color shift, blue to purple. Pretty nice. Would have said Anno? No, I believe this was re-anodized before I Cerakoted it anyway, so the original color has been gone for a while. It was like re-anodized in green, I think, but then it was kind of scuffed, so I decided to Cerakote it. Yeah, I bought it for very cheap on Mech Market. So, yeah. Turned out nicely though, I actually like how it turned out after the Cerakote. Okay, so today's build, as you probably saw on the title, is going to be this okay, it's going to be our DriftMechanics Forever. I think this PCB is no good, but we have some others. We have some MX Blacks right here. We have some stabs. We have a carbon fiber full plate. We have one of our PCBs here. And daughter boards over here, extra hardware, and the rest is just spare stuff. PCB worked already? Nah, just a used PCB that I was sent along with, but just wanted to use a new one for the build. Alright, so today we have this white unit from DriftMechanics. This is currently in stock, I'm pretty sure, in the store at driftmechanics.com/store. But I believe like A stock is like 600 and like B stock's like 550, something like that. But pretty nice. Comes in, I think there's purple and there's white. Side profile is pretty nice, pretty cool. Kind of SQ-esque. And then has this brass accent that sort of wraps around, centered USB port, long bump buns, and a brass weight in the interior. And yes, corner blocker. And it also has a front lip, as you can see. So pretty neat. This is mounted with gaskets, as you can see. Four gasket tabs at the top and at the bottom. And use a daughter board. So yeah. Alright. So let's get started. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. I believe there's a few people who own them, I think. Mr. Ninja Pirate owns one. I think he likes it. There are a few others I remember. It's a nice board. I think it looks pretty clean. Mostly internal weight I like. Yeah, I think the internal weight and the look is pretty neat, I think. Like this kind of like accent. It just looks very clean. Nice EVA. This is not an EVA. Neither of them are. Min's vocabulary got stuck. Somehow. Rivius, hello. Possum, hello. Nacho. So does Diego? Do I have an EVA? I don't have an EVA. MX 65% EVA, so it's not. Kinda wish I did, but at the same time, it is an expensive board, so I decided against it. Mostly just because I was happy enough with the stock HKB case. Alright, let's go ahead and test the PCB here. Use a daughter board connector, as you can see. And plug that in. Heard the little sound. I can open V over here. Whoops. There we go. I'll send you my EVA for free. All right, let's see. See what layout I'm gonna build it in today. I believe it's 7U and I don't know, 625 and split backspace. Okay, that's fine. Step caps lock. Okay, cool. So okay, I'm gonna just change a few things here. Right control. Maybe I'll put my layer key here. The rest looks fine. Oh, split backspace. Go to layouts and split our backspace. And then readjust our layout. Backspace, pipe, and tilde. Hey, Kidzupi. I'm doing alright, how are you? I mostly just know Drift Austin. Have they run anything else besides the 65 and the big boy? I think those are the two main things, right? I do know that Drifting Bunnies, he also ran was it Sloth? There's also this board called the Clara on their website. There's an IC for it. It's basically a function rowless Austin. Essentially, it's kind of like that's kind of like the concept for it. So yeah, F-rowless like Austin basically is the Clara. They have an IC on their shop, on their website, DriftMechanics.com. I think Austin already had like 3 different rounds, so I don't think they're running that again right now. So yeah. What are your thoughts on tacos de chilaquiles? What blasphemous thing are you talking about, Gam? It's either tacos or it's chilaquiles. Very different, you know? Alright, cool. Everything's working. That's good. So unplug that now. I'd be concerned if Taco Bell served chilaquiles. I don't know. I feel like chilaquiles are harder to miss, though, right? It's so simple. Chilaquiles, you just like chop things in and put it with like fried tortilla chips and salsa. I mean, I think the salsa is the main thing, right? So you might think, oh, maybe it's just not good. Yeah, I feel like it's the one thing they could get right. Yeah, I feel like compared to tacos, at least, I feel like it's more likely for them to get that right than chilaquiles. Literally salsa with tortilla chips. Yeah, it's so simple. And then you just like you can chop veggies in, meat, you know. Yeah. How's a pack stream? Pack stream was good. Pack stream was fun. It was very short, but it was fun. It was kind of different for the audience there, and of course for myself because I was new to like a con like that. So it was good. I enjoyed it. Definitely like, I do think the segment was long enough for the audience there in the sense that people go to cons to browse a lot of different things, and so it's I don't think like long segments would do too well. Like I think unless like you're like a, you know, it's like a tournament or something like that, right? Like with like, which, you know, they had like gaming tournaments. There was a lot of Street Fighter 6 going on. There was a lot of Smash and Nintendo games going on too. A lot of the AAA gaming companies weren't there. But like a lot of the big, like still like you had a lot of other big companies like Intel and Corsair and like Nintendo and like a lot of Nintendo stuff actually. Gigabyte, I think I saw Audio Technica, iBuy Power. Yeah. Is that the fastest you've built a solder board? Probably not. As in, like, on stream, yeah, probably. But probably not the fastest, like, that I know myself. Because I certainly have built boards faster than that. When it comes to just like building them like on my own. Yeah. It's a lot faster when you're not on stream. Burrito y torta de chilaquiles es algo ya muy común, desgraciadamente. Ugh. That sounds terrible. Amarade with the knowledge drop. That's horrible. That's horrifying. I'm so sad. Alright. So I think these can go. It is a comfort food. Chilaquiles, I mean, I like chilaquiles, especially like after a night of drinking. That's the best. It's one of the best things that you can have. Also like a pozole or like a menudo, something like that. It's pretty nice after a night of drinking, like soup, right? But well, yeah, chilaquiles are good. Solid. Wow, alcoholic? Come on. It's not like you even drink much. Can you actually do full backspace? Okay, sure. Full backspace it is. Full backspace it is. I think corner blocker 65s actually look nicer with with full backspace. I like how the backspace ends the row there. I mean, just kind of like it does like on a TKO, right? But on a 65, you usually don't expect that because you have the key at the corner. But I do like how it looks on the corner blocker ones. Good thing you caught him as he was doing stabs? Yeah, it's true. True. Good to hear. Couldn't catch it on time. No worries. At least the stream VOD is up. I think it should be up for both my channel as well as the Intel channel. I think my channel has more activity than the Intel channel outside of like people like asking for giveaways on the Intel channel, I think. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the VOD should still be up, so you can still watch it. So tacos de chilaquiles, a tortilla with nachos and salsa inside? I have no idea. It's like a GAM creation food. So weird. Recently gave boba a second chance. Loving it now? Oh, thank God. How could you not like it? Well, I mean, I guess if you don't like the texture of tapioca, that would probably be the reason. But outside of tapioca, I mean, like the tea is so good. Milk tea? I tried boba the other day, got sick the next day, wonder why? What? How? It's just milk. I mean, the only way I could see that is if the dairy was bad. So like the cream or the milk, you know, for the milk tea was bad. Otherwise, I mean, you have tea and then water, and then you have tapioca, which is basically starch, and then, you know, it's like in syrup. It's a bunch of sugar. Do you see your stream chat during PAX? A little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I was in a rush to get it done within the allotted time that I was not looking that often. I did see it though. I was looking at my own chat, I think. But I could not keep up with it like the whole time. Like I couldn't keep my eyes on the chat specifically. How to get like 10% sugar though? Yeah, I usually get 30% sugar. I mean, usually they give you, I think they let you do 50%, no, 75, 50, and 30%, I think, or something like that. But I always get the 30% or like half sugar at least. Like that's the minimum. Like I never get it with full sugar for boba. It's just too much. Got a cold. Boba was good though. Oh, okay, never mind. I think it was how chewy it was. Didn't expect it to be so tough to chew, but now I have stronger jaws. Skill issue past me. I mean, well, properly done boba should be chewy, but should not be like hard Like, it should not like chop. Like the tapioca itself. It should not like chop in half. It should be nice and chewy. Cause it's like put in syrup, you know? So if it cooks for too long, or if it stays in the syrup for too long, it gets hard. So it needs to be like relatively fresh, I guess. Oh, Mr. Gabe Gadgeable, hello. Bloody Easy, hello, how's it going? Prefer using them with split though. Really nice to still have a dedicated delete key. Oh, I see. Oh, that's fair. Oh, I don't use delete above 1.5 U backspace, so that's why. I always split backspace and put pipe and tilde. Always. Delete for me is always either in a function layer or dedicated on the board if the layout allows for it. Like sometimes on 65 you can program the delete somewhere on the right side. Flyback, what's up? It was like rubber. Okay, yeah, that's not good. Didn't know overcooking makes it hard and chewy. I mean, hard and brittle. Yeah. It depends on like how they're cooking it, but yeah, there's cases where it can cook like that too. But yeah, anyway, boba like good boba shouldn't be hard and brittle at all. Specifically not brittle, like, I mean, like, so hard and brittle not in the sense of like if you're chewing through like I mean it's like a raw potato, right? Or like a dry potato rather. Not in that sense, but because it is put like in the syrup. What I mean brittle is more like, I mean when someone says like brittle or like kind of like just chopped in half, it's just like the fact that like you can't really chew through it. Like it's not something you chew many times for, rather. Go try raw boba. Good luck. That sucks. Why would you do that, Avo? Don't hurt your teeth. Boba that comes in the bag you boil yourself and they're ridiculously hard to chew. Yeah. It's surprisingly not as simple to get it exactly right for the right consistency. I have a bag in my pantry. Oh, I see. Yeah, skill issue, just gotta cook it right. Pretty much. I'm not an expert on it, but it basically is like timing and temperature. Was the keycap set already picked? No, I don't think so. It's kind of too early for that, I think. Although sometimes people do pick early. Yeah, not overcooking is crucial. Undercooking is still better off than overcooking, in my opinion. When it comes to tapioca. Yeah. I haven't done DIY or like boil at home boba myself in a long time actually. Oh, I wish Jordan were here. I mean, if Jordan 64 TV were here, he and I talk a lot about Thai iced tea. There's a time I did Thai iced tea and put tapioca and stuff, you know, like just Thai iced milk tea. Outside of at-home boba, there's literally like one chain out of the dozens that have nice soft boba. I'm telling you, so many shops don't do it right, and so it's easy to judge these shops because honestly, like, if the tapioca is bad, it really takes away from the experience. I mean, I do like the milk tea, but if I just wanted milk tea, I would just get it without tapioca, right? But if I'm getting boba and I get it with tapioca, it better be good. So if it ends up being a shitty experience like that, it just feels like such a big ripoff, especially because nowadays what? Boba's like what, $6 now basically, or like $6, right? Some place I think it's even more expensive. Like I think like in the Bay Area or like I don't remember where. Or was in LA. I heard like in California it's also pretty expensive too. No. It's more like 10 here. Yeah, it's tragic. It's absolutely tragic. It's so expensive now. And so getting bad tapioca, God, really ruins it. Send a hello. Thank goodness I don't have to pay 9 or 10 for a cup. Yeah. Yeah, I mean doing it at home is honestly the best way, but shit, like getting it outside and so many places that just have sad tapioca batches. And sometimes like I was one time I was like trying to see if this one shop that I went to that had like pretty good tapioca correlated differently, like depending on the time of the day when I went. And it didn't really. It's just like a skill issue thing. Like the person in the back just has to be doing it right at the right time. It wasn't like, oh yeah, early in the day they'll be able to focus, fresh, whatever. No. Whether it was late in the day or early in the day, there was no like, there's no telling whether I'll get a good batch or not. How much is a 20-ounce cup of boba in the US? That's the big one, right? 20 ounces is the big one. That's probably like, yeah, that's probably like between $6 and $8 probably now. It's pretty expensive. I would say like it's like $8. I think it's like $7, seven something for that, plus like, you know, like with tax and stuff. Like $7-8 is probably like where I would put it now. But yeah, there are like some specialty places that charge you like, yeah, like $10, which is quite a bit. And then, you know, you tack on tax to it, it's basically like $11-12, right? So 20 ounces is big until you go to 7-Eleven. Oh yeah, oh actually yeah, I think you might be right that it's not 20. Usually it's gonna be 12 or 16 ounces, right? Got on RNG whether or not the person in the back did good that day. Yeah, for real. What was surprising and feeling? Oh, for sure. I mean, it's all starch, dude. It's starch and sugar. Like the tapioca itself, and then the milk tea. It's water, tea, and a fuck ton of half and half. Like creamer, basically. Like a lot of places will use half and half, and it's a fuck ton of it. So if you're wondering if you have boba every day, why it's making you fat, that's why. Because I did work at a boba place before, and yep, I can tell you, it's a lot of half and half. A lot. Per cup. It sure fucking tastes good though, because there's so much of it. But it's a lot. Starch and straight fat makes you fat. Who would have guessed? Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy. No wonder I can't make good milk tea at home being conservative with a creamer. Yeah. No. A lot of the flavor that's out there with a lot of the stores is because they're using a lot of it. It is a little bit of that, like, it's like the ramen spice packet. It's like a cheat code for it. The creme brulee one I tried was underwhelming. It tastes like milk and sugar. Oh, that's sad. Schwarzbrüder. Hola, señor Rayo. Hola. Have you measured how many grams of 205 you use for a 75% keyboard? Grams? Probably not grams. You use very little 205 for a whole bag of switches and stabs. Like those like 5 gram or 10 gram, whatever, the little jars should last you a while. Like she'll last you at least several boards. Otherwise, you're overusing. Or yeah, I mean, yeah, actually, yeah, they measure in milliliters too. So, but yeah, it should last you a couple of boards at least, minimum. And that's like if you're being extra generous too. $3 mil is like 300, 400 switches. Yeah, it should be quite a bit. Normal drink of boba is probably like 600 to 1K calories with normal sugar. Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about right. I used to be super into boba, and I fixed Taiwanese rice milk. Ooh, that sounds yummy. That does sound pretty yummy. Pretty sure I've heard of it before. I don't think I've tried it though myself. But I think based on other rice-based drinks that I've tried, I can imagine what it tastes like, and it probably tastes pretty good. Don't think I've had a rice-based drink that particularly tastes poorly. Kind of sounds like, I don't know, it's like horchata. How do you lube with GHV4? Just the same as 205, just very lightly. It's a little thicker than 205. But yeah, just use it sparingly. You can use like a micro applicator if you really want to be extra conservative with it. So horchata Taiwanese, basically, yeah. Really like the peanut kind, huh? Interesting. Sounds yummy though. I've tried some canned Viet horchata. It's actually dope. Yeah, I mean, because a lot of Viet drinks, like whether it's coffee, whether it's, you know, milk tea, or whether it's like any other drinks, a lot of them are so sweet. Té de horchata para la fiebre. Yes, but in English people call it horchata. Horchata. I know it's horchata, but yeah. American English things. Actually, I don't know if other forms of English also pronounce the H. But yes, it is horchata. Since when is horchata pronounced horchata? Oh, that's funny. Our chaita. Oh boy. Horchata jokes from El Chavo? Oh. Man, I haven't heard about El Chavo for a while. That's like long time ago. Probably since I was a kid. Been a minute. Alright. So I think the stabs are done. We'll probably touch them up in a bit if he needs a little bit more lube, but I think it should be fine. Alright, so... Oh, screws. I was never a big fan of Chawa. I watched now and then. Yeah, I was pretty neutral about it, personally. Not huge. Just okay. Thought it could be funny sometimes, but it was like, whatever. Diego Pimentaco CS. I was walking by the Intel stage at PAX and said to my friend, hey, wait, this guy they have on stage looks familiar. Hung around for a few minutes, then realized it was you. Oh, hey. Thanks for, you should just come and say hi. Should just come and say hi. But yeah, I had fun. It was good. Did you enjoy PAX yourself? So when you go to PAX, what do you do, Pimentaco? Like, do you go to like play the games? Like, do you go to check out the demos? Do you go to like see the people, like, you know, like for the SF6 tournaments, or like what do you end up doing when you, like, this time around when you went? Because I'm not gonna lie, these cons for me, like, it feels like going to like Disney or like Six Flags without like a flash pass or something. So you just gotta like stand in line for like the entire time, right? Because you gotta wait for the demos, right? You gotta wait for whatever it is. And it feels like it just takes forever, and it just takes the entire day. So, I mean, unless like it's like a game that I'm like, oh my god, I'm like dying to try that game. It just feels so long. I stood in line for a few things, but man, it was just so slow. And like just a lot of standing, and so it just gets really tiring. Can be brutal depending on what you're trying to do and play. Yeah, that's what I figured. Oh, and then there's the people who are super intense about the pins, like getting the pins from the booths. It's like a whole thing, right? Collectible pins, basically. Did any viewers recognize you at PAX? I would say not quite. No, I would not say many. I mean, there was Milk who knew me already, so, and knew that I was going, so he was there to watch. And then, you know, in this case, like Pimentaco just mentioned that he knew me. There was someone who tagged me on Instagram, an artist. Who was like, oh my god, like I think she was like into keyboards, and I think she also recognized me and like tagged me during the stream. But I would say generally speaking, people didn't know me. No. Did you have anyone stop by after PAX build to ask you questions? Yes, I did. There were a few people who came to ask about what vendors to look at for keyboard stuff because they wanted to get into it. Someone asked about like a soldering tip. And then someone else was asking something about like a layout thing. Yeah, there were a few people. What is the best Switch for gaming? Yes, Milk also asked that question. Refresh chat? Oh, what's wrong with chat? Oh, chat frozen on stream? Wait, I think it's back now, right? What light do you use for the overhead? I use a Godox VL150, I'm pretty sure, with a softbox. It's huge. It's a ginormous light. Did I get to build Kohaku R2? No. I don't think there's going to be many differences compared to R1 though. HAR457. My friend wanted to go play a demo, so I couldn't stick around. Oh, I see. Not a fan of it. Chow, when you call yourself a Mexican SMH? I mean, it's kind of okay, you know? I'm not like, I don't need to be a big fan. I like it. It's whatever. I grew up with it, rather. That's what I would say. Yeah, pins and packs are a huge deal. Yeah, I see them on eBay all the time. By the time we finished the demo, your stream was over. Yeah, it was only an hour long. Any thoughts on first custom Keycom V series? Good. Gateron Milky Yellow. Yep, sounds perfect to me. That sounds like a great option. IROB Z. Sad I missed PAX East this year. They're good to meet you. Oh, Sporky. But yeah. Out of all the questions and shit in chat, do you go read my gaming question? Yeah, there's only certain things that just pop out to you when you're doing a stream like that and you're like barely looking at the chat. It's definitely some of the memes and the shit posting, and sometimes like something nice that someone says, and it just kind of like stands out to you. It's like a mix. It's a there's like a yin and a yang, you know? What's JD's favorite Switch? I don't know. I guess maybe Hirose orange because they're orange. He doesn't need to shave them because he can just do it with his claws. Har har har. I don't know. TBH. It's just a 3-piece weight? Yeah, it's just the weight part, yeah. Okay. I think we're good. Okay. Wait a minute. I can't do this in 6.25U because the plate doesn't allow for it. That's silly. So I just need to change the wire. Okay. The plate doesn't have 625 support, it has 7U only. So just have to switch the wire up. Okay, that's fine. It's not a big deal. Base plate? Yeah. I mean, I do like 7U, but there's a separate plate with 65, but you have to choose. Oh, it makes sense. Gateron Switch is good? Yeah. Weird seeing you stream at this time? I know, right? Yeah, I switched my schedule a bit. So, I was working in the morning, and then I switched some evening stuff with the afternoon stuff. So now I'm streaming now and then doing other stuff later in the evening. Any deets on the QK 100? No. Because I don't know anything about the QK boards in general. I don't think I've reviewed any of them personally. All my homies hate NDAs. It do be like that though. I mean, I can tell you one thing about the QK100. It's probably a full size. It has a PCB and a plate and a case, some screws, bump-ons, and switches if it includes them. Nah, but honestly, I don't know. Damn, that's crazy. XD. I know. Do you just use 205? For the stabs? Yeah, I do. There's people who use BDZ, which is definitely nice too, because it has much higher viscosity. I personally enjoy the fact that 205 is not as viscous. It's a little bit easier for me to use, control how much I put. And then also in terms of reapplications, it's easier if I have to. Yeah, I just prefer it overall. I do acknowledge the fact that it can get a little bit runny and stuff. But I think it works pretty well. Especially nowadays with a lot of the stab kits that have like tighter tolerances, like, you know, like this is like, you know, like Stabies or like TX now too, like getting tighter tolerances and whatnot. I think 205 works better for them than BDZ. I think BDZ is just a bit too viscous, too thick. BDZ into a syringe is tough. Yeah, that would be also kind of tough to put into a syringe. So, isn't QK? Are you sure it has a PC with some yarn linking some breadboards together? Oh wait, QK is that? Is QK that one? The one that has the, was it the Link 65 from QK people, like Quarter Keys people? I actually didn't remember that. Totally forgot. Solder your own traces with wires. Easy collab. That little drop top 55 looks kind of cool. Have you seen the IC? No, I haven't. I can check it out. What's this? Is it on Geekhack? Drop top DT55. Okay, I'll check it. Let's see. So DT55. Okay, so it's a compressed layout with arrow keys. Okay, it has like base kit support. That's kind of poggers. That you don't have to use a 40s kit. I think that's perfect. That's cool. That's a nice concept. I think 40s that don't have extra requirements for the keys are nice. Because if you are able to work with layers, why shouldn't you be able to use layouts like this too? Yeah. Oh, is this also one of Drifting Bunny's project? That's cool. So there's one more project right here, J Reggie. Yeah, so I think 40s with base kit support, kind of like the Timo 50 round 2. They did that too. The Timo 50 V2, I guess, rather, they revised the board to make it slightly longer so it would have base kit support, basically. You don't have to buy extra 40s kits or spacebar kits and that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's nice. Thick bezels, huh? I kind of wish the bezels were a little thinner, but that's just me. That's just me preferring thinner bezels overall, but looks nice. Does it have any other info, like price or anything like that? Doesn't seem like it, but oh, here. Pricing will be $350 to $40. Oh, that's a little expensive though. Oh, okay. But I don't know. I don't know what the price of manufacturing and stuff like that are these days, or like if that's reasonable for the 40s. I guess if 60% are like 500 plus now, I guess maybe that's a reasonable price for like if it uses like a lot of materials, or if it uses like if it requires a lot of milling and stuff. I don't really know. Would have to see like prototypes or like just like the full design. Looks good though. That's the one thing I hate about 40s. Yeah, same. Wonder what key you would use to access layers? Space keys. Hold spacebar for layers. Pretty convenient. I do that on the Equinox and on the Equinox XL as well as on the Timo. I use layers through the space keys. Yeah. Drop that project, not enough demand. Oh, I see. That's fair. But that's, I'm sorry to say, but that's 40s in a nutshell. Like, that's what I have. I don't have issues with 40s in general, but it is 40s in a nutshell. It's niche. It's much less likely to garner attention. And there might be a lot of talk, for example, on the interest check, but as far as financial support, it doesn't always happen. And it happens like to like 40s kids on key sets too, you know? So it is a niche within a niche, so. The only 4% I will only type on is the one on my phone. Fair. I can't wrap my head around a 40% board. I mean, it definitely isn't like super intuitive at first. It definitely takes practice. But yeah, I managed to get used to my Equinox and Equinox XL for like at different points in time, just using layers and stuff. So like you know, put your Afro and all your shift plus numbered key symbols on lower layers. Basically work around that for symbols that you can't access because there's no number. What side has the best pudding caps? I have no idea. I can tell you Magnolia Bakery has great pudding though. Magnolia's bait is so good. Their pudding is so yummy. It's delicious. Naturally drawn to bigger boards. I think TKL is the smallest I'd go. Wow, okay, that's fair. If you're used to like full size and whatnot, I think that's pretty typical. I think getting used to other smaller layouts takes a little adjusting. And more like, well, sort of like open-mindedness to try it. Pistachio pudding is S tier. Ooh, that sounds so good. That sounds so yummy. I love pistachio, so that sounds really good. Have you tried pistachio ice cream too? Like, it's so good. It's really yummy. Oh, Mama Hoo Hoo, hello. Pistachio everything? Hell yeah. Carbon fiber sounds nice with MX Blacks. Someone actually asked me a question this morning on YouTube. They're like, do you like MX Blacks on aluminum or carbon fiber? And I do think I prefer it on aluminum overall, like the sound of it. But carbon fiber also sounds really good. I think it's pretty solid overall. Wonder if they make pistachio pudding milk yet? Oh, don't know. Pista Kulfi? Did not mean to put pudding after that, but I might have just invented something. Oh, you mean pistachio milk then. I see. Alright, I think the stabs sound good. CF plates look so damn nice. Yeah, they do. Yeah, definitely good reason to have carbon fiber stuff in general is that it looks so sleek. Oh, that reminds me. Just like switching the angle for the camera thing. Oh man, I was geeking out so much at PAX with all the cameras and gear that they had at the booth. Damn, it was so nice. They had those like Panasonic ones that you can like mount anywhere. Like you can mount it on the grill at the top. You can mount it on like tripods. You can mount it on, and they basically have like a 360 cam and like with like, you know, obviously they can zoom mechanically, and have really good resolution. Oh man, it was so good. Like I was like checking out the stuff at the control room and like just like all the gear that they had around there, and so cool. Good evening, hello Thoran. Hi. Where was PAX again? Boston, Massachusetts. PAX East is in Boston, Massachusetts, at the convention center there each year. I like Boston. Went to one of my favorite restaurants there. It's really good. Neptune Oyster. Solid spot. A little expensive. Seafood, but really, really yummy. Can't recommend it enough. Is there a PAX West? Yes, there is. There indeed is. Which is probably also why a lot of the big gaming companies didn't come out. Like the AAA title people. Like, you didn't see Activision Blizzard there, like, you didn't see EA there, like, you didn't see, yeah, a lot of these studios. So, yeah, I assume those come out to the West Coast ones a lot more. Were there any other keyboard people there? Mexican Co. had a booth there with iBuyPower. So they were there doing, like, collaborative work with them. Other than that, as far as people, I saw a few people, like, other than Milk, came by to say hi. Like Nactum, he's active on, like, I think, like, Euro server, Tiny server. But yeah, occasionally comes by to the stream chat, too. I didn't really see many people, though, as far as, like, more than that. I don't think I saw anybody else. Or, especially... definitely nobody who is also like, you know, who streams or like does content or anything like that, or like designers. I don't think I saw anybody like that there. But yeah, Mexico was the only vendor that I saw who was there or participating in some way. They had sets, they had GMK sets for sale there for like $130. It's pretty nice, like getting like GMK Red Alert or like whatever. Life. Yeah. Nice. Plate's pretty nice. These switches just popped in pretty smoothly. Wonder if any gamers actually bought GMK sets? Oh yeah, for sure. I saw a lot of people buy sets there. I saw a guy who's really into Street Fighter who was at the Mexican Co booth buying a bunch of keyword stuff. Alright, so... You know, yeah, there's, I would say, like, I was actually talking to someone, talking to one of the marketing people at iBuyPower, and obviously, oh, well, they know, like, you know, iBuyPower has worked with, like, Alex Otos and, like, Apiary, right? So they know about the keyboard community, right? And I think they're, like, making a keyboard, right, too. But it's true that, like, and this goes with the Intel people, too, like, I was just talking to them, and just in general, like, people dabble in keyword stuff pretty frequently. Like, they become interested. Like, it's not like our stuff isn't out there or that people don't know about it at all. It is known. People know about it. A lot of people enter group buys. A lot of people buy stuff here and there from different vendors, and they might forget about it, or they just, like, get it later, and, like, they kind of just dabble in it little by little. I'll say that's quite, like, that's pretty much the case for a lot of this, like, tech scene. People just know about it, people will engage, but it won't be like the people who are, like, active all the time chatting, hanging out in streams, or, like, you know, posting on Insta about keyboard specifically. Like, that won't be the case most of the time, but there definitely is, like, a presence of keyboards like people know about it for sure. Like people know about what custom keyboards are. People know that it's there. Yeah. It's different also, like if you work for a company and you're dabbling in it, and you also want to like involve something keyboard related, you also have to like justify to the company, and like that needs to kind of like work out in the business plan, right? So it's not always like that. So it's a bit different, like hobby versus work, or like a form of like investment from a company, right? Very different, like perspective on it that you need to have. So yeah. Latam keys. Hola, hola. It's awesome to see more keyboard enthusiast stuff packs for once. Yeah, no, I'm very glad that that I was invited. I'm pretty sure I filled out a slot that maybe someone didn't go to or something. Like because I did get contact from folks like closer to the conference, like close to the con. And so I'm just very grateful that I got the chance. Fortunately, someone I actually knew, so the person who invited me to go to PAX is actually someone you guys might know. He used to be a moderator at the Teja Types Discord. If you know Sov, I mean Soren probably knows. Drew might know, I don't know actually if he knows Sov. But Sov, yeah, Sovereign, he was the one who told me about PAX. He's doing well. And yeah. So yeah, he was the one who told me about it. He works with the people who produce for Intel and stuff, so it was fun. It was also nice meeting him. I hadn't seen him since like basically before the pandemic, actually. So it had been quite some time since I had last seen him. It was good to see him doing well and whatnot. Did he actually build his keyboard? What do you mean? Well, so the Kohaku was actually his. He had bought it on the first round of the Kohaku buy, and it had just been sitting for a while. But other than that, I mean, I do think he either had his friends built for him, or he did sometimes build stuff, I think. But I mean, he did also ask me to build keyboards for him, and he also asked Nathan for a while, right? Keyboard people just sitting on unbuilt boards, yeah. Happens a lot more frequently than you think. But yeah. Ha! Wait, Drew, do you have unbuilt boards? I thought you just had to buy us, and are you waiting on anything? No, not really. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Nathan hasn't built his Jane either, huh? Jane V3. Are we coping with the fact that there might be one? His excuse for Jane is that there aren't any good switches. Why can't you just build with the good old classics? Wouldn't that just work? So I've actually got the board made back in late 2021. Oh, I see. If he hasn't built it yet, oh well, I don't know. He's definitely been out of the scene. That's something that he did tell me. He was like, yeah, I haven't really paid attention to any keyword stuff in a long time. Long time meaning at least a few years. Couple years? Couple years. JNV3 will be Mono K effect F14 when keyless TKL. Might as well just make it a battleship. All the way to F24. Double F row. First and last time I've ever done a corner blocker 65, never again. Double F row, no numpad, I'm in. Oh, like the unsaver, huh? Those are cool. When is Poner gonna run the parallax? That'll be cool. That'll be so sick. Holy copium. Yeah, no, that won't ever happen, I think. JV3 2024? Okay. Surely. Any of my boards will happen? Oh boy. Going full boomer, I want this board. I need to look at that. What is that? Is that one of those like really old cherry boards? Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. That's like the unsaver layout, right? Oh yeah, whatever happened with SAR, huh? That news is like a long time ago now. I feel like it's been forever ago. Years? I don't even know. It's been a long time though. I heard of SAR in like 2020. That sounds about right, pandemic year. Okay. It's all done. Just gonna double check a few joints here. It's been sitting machined for over a year? Oh boy. Shipping boards overseas to Anna? That's gonna be costly. Was that a vacuum? Yeah, sort of. I mean, well, it's a fan. It's like a... So it does like have an intake, and it has a filter, but it's to suck up the fumes from the melting solder and flux. Wait, why did the layout? Oh no, wait, that's right. Oh wait, oh that's right, I need to check, I need to change the backspace again. Alright, let's switch that. So this was back to regular backspace and 7U. And so this will be our backspace again. That will be pipe. Okay. And we can just program keys like the F-row if we need it. Delete or whatever. Alright, cool. I think this should be enough. Maybe you can program like home and end here or something. Alright. I'll become a skilled musician thanks to VIA. Yeah. Why have my 7TV not working? Wait, really? That board looks sick at this angle. Oh, you mean the Orion? Yeah, it's pretty nice. 11 degrees too. So I think the reflection also looks kind of interesting, huh? Yeah, the 7TV just got a new update. I got like a few like a page with a changelog and stuff for it. All right, let's open it up. Wait, all right, so we have 6 bolts, countersunk screws, screwing, putting the top piece and the bottom together. Can't leak what's coming soon though with this update. Oh, I see. Is it good? Sounds like it's whatever, or like not good. I'll be shot if I leak anything. Okay. Alright, so this already has the gaskets pre-applied here. The gaskets are at the top and the bottom piece of the case, as you can see. And this is what it looks like on the inside. It says forever on the left hand side over here. And then the daughter board, there's a daughter board already connected here to the underside of the weight piece or the accent. It's a pretty large weight here. That includes part of the side too, which is nice. So just go ahead and plug this in. Okay. How much does it weigh? I can weigh it. Give me a minute. It definitely weighs a little bit, a decent bit, because of the brass. The E-coat on this is really nice. Came out very nice. Nice E-coat white. Big fan of the drift mechanics stuff. Yeah, the side profile looks pretty sweet too, for sure. Yeah, if you can look at it, look at it from here. That's what it looks like. Looks good. It's pretty nice. Let me bring the scale if you need to see the weight. Also, in the meantime, you guys can figure out what kind of key set you want on this. Reminds you of the Serratus. Yeah, it's basically the LZRE side, right? Or the LZSQ rather, if you want to talk about the 65%. Yeah. Alright. So this weighs... without keycaps, it weighs 3 pounds and 14.7 ounces, which in kilograms is 1.776 grams here, or kilograms rather. So like about 2 kilos all built. So decently heavy, like 4 pounds ish. How about some blings? What kind of blings? LZRE and SQ and RES clone. Okay, buddy. Alright. Cool. Led Zepp? Oh, I do have Led Zepp. I do have Led Zepp. What do you think about Led Zepp on this? I mean, it's like N9 and I think red, right? And like kind of like somewhat orange-ish. Kind of warmer alphas, I think. Anything but botanical? I don't have botanical anyway. Zuyin. Oh, I do think I have Zuyin on a different board. I think I have it on the dollars right now. Okay. Sure. We can try what Led Zepp looks like. If you guys like Led Zepp, we can do Led Zepp. Let me bring the set first, okay? I'll be right back. Give me a sec. Okay, so here's Led Zepp. Comes in the old banderole style. This is what the set looks like. Hey Nord, how's it going? That ain't gonna fit. Yeah, I think this goes better on like black, because I think the modifiers are actually, they look black to me, and I think the alphas are a little bit too warm for this. Bro, is that lighting from the Intel stream? Wow, is that standard Twitch partner Tim Keyless? What's up, Tim? How you doing? Yeah. So that's Led Zepp. I don't even have to mount it, just want to see the set. Yeah, I see. Yeah, no, this is what it looks like. It's a nice set, honestly. It's a sweet set. I think I have novelties here. Yeah, here's a novelties here. What are blank options? I have blank blue. I have black blanks, or rather dark gray, my bad, blanks. PBT. I have pink blanks. I have green blanks. Hunter green. Also from PBT, the ones from Mintlotica. Yeah. Jay Ridgy already vetoed it himself. No, just kidding. He didn't veto it. He just said, I don't care. Do we do Let's Zepp or do we do Drac Gary? Sandstorm? I do have Sandstorm too, though. Drac Gary. Let me bring the Drac Gary set. I have it right here. Alright, so I have blanks here too. These are IMSTO blanks, pretty sure. Right back? You call this right back hello? Yeah, right back. I do think Led Zepp would look better on I don't know about a silver board. To be honest, black I think is a move. Or even like yeah, silver maybe. I don't know. Gray probably a little better. Like a warm gray could be nice with it. Wow, Nachos got shut down. Tragic. Nothing happened. Oh man. Continue using blanks. Okay. It does look nice though, because it is like a monochrome set. Where a refund? Okay, fine. I'll give you your refund. I haven't used blanks in a while, actually. In a minute. They do look nice though. So. IMSTO blanks, yeah, they're just pretty sure they're just Gateron blanks, I think, back in those days. Should be Gateron, I think. Cause it has the scoop with bar. For the homings. BSP. I don't remember if IMSTO actually did BSP outside of like the hammer sets are a bit different because those were technically handled by Hammer. What do you think people will buy typewriters now? Why? Typewriters? I don't know. Vintage? You tell me. And this is certainly not a typewriter. But, I mean, people still buy typewriters out of the vintage appeal of it. So, it's not like that's uncommon. I love blanks too. I do think we need more blank sets for sure, in general. I do love blanks myself, yeah. Yeah, looks pretty clean. Blank relegendables in the hobby. There are some relegendables that have been made, like the ones that ran through space cables came in different colors. You like blanks? I fire blanks. We are not the same. Tim. Poor Tim. Is that why you try to do espresso shots instead? Because anything else that you might fire might not be good enough? Sorry, Tim. You got me. Yeah, also, do you drink that coffee from that glass keyboard from Helheim Designs? Because I didn't see any drinking coffee from that thing. I hope you didn't just pour it out or anything like that, or at least you poured it into a cup, I guess. But I hope you just drank it directly from the keyboard, to be honest. Oh, I guess you didn't. That's just too bad. That's just too bad, Tim. Honestly. That's just too bad. All right. Let's do this prime caps. No. Ooh, let's do this Parage. I think it looks nice. Do I want to put more keycaps? I think I kind of want more artisans on this. Because why not? We're already here anyway. Let's put that. Let's put that. There. Urethra Plumber. What a nickname, man. What a nickname. people who buy typewriters are just trying to look hip? Yeah. What's wrong with looking hip? What's wrong with trying to be hip? That's fine. At least you're hip. Oh, what is this? What's this bullshit now? Oh yes, I love. Yes, typewriters are communist sounding. What joy. Don't Google sounding, and I'm not a fan of it. I'm a communist. I like typewriters. Oh my god. Oh, Mr. Justin, hello. All right. Did I miss the full build? You missed the building part, but you're still here for the typing, which I haven't started doing. So we're gonna type on this now. Okay, so let's type on this. Let's check it out. Oh, I just realized the music's been off, but whatever. All right, let's switch this over. Okay. And alright, let's get typing on this. So we currently have our DriftMechanics Forever. This is a 65%. This is actually a keyboard that's currently in stock over at the DriftMechanics store. So if you are interested in it, do check it out over there. This is currently built with MX Black switches on a carbon fiber plate. So pretty nice. We have some IMSTO blanks, dark gray blanks, or Gateron blanks, really, same thing. Yeah, top right blocker indeed. And yeah, carbon fiber plate, as I said. And that's about it, I guess. Let's get to typing. Some artisans from different makers, from Alpha Keycaps, Bogan, Aussie, and Prime Caps. All right, let's get it on. All right. There you go. Sounds pretty nice. I think it actually sounds really nice with the blanks, with the PBT caps. Personally, I really like it with PBT here. I do think maybe ABS might sound a little bit, actually I don't know if deeper or not, but I do like the little bit of like the resonance that the PBT kind of like gives it. And the carbon fiber also sounds good with MX Black, so I like it. Your spacebar is on the wrong. Flip spacebar users, eh? I see. All right, here are the modifiers, just to go through them. Pretty nice. I think it sounds very nice. There is a little bit of that cherry scratch, yes. I do think carbon fiber looks to be a pretty nice choice for these switches. Generally speaking, I associate a lot of MX Blacks with aluminum, but I do think they do sound nice looking polycarbon carbon fiber as well. Can we see the bottom again? Yeah, of course. Here. Here is the bottom case. This is the DriftMechanics Forever. Here is the side profile. It's the front. Hello, focus. There we go. Oh, it's a little loose. Looks very nice. Yeah, nice side profile for sure. I think it looks very good. Kind of reminds me of the Serratus. Yeah. So this side profile is pretty well known. The LZ did LZRE and LZSQ, TKL and 65% respectively, which pretty sure the Serratus is inspired from that. There's a lot of different boards that were inspired from that side profile. It's kind of like the 360 Corsa side profile. It's pretty recognizable too. Hey Diego, with the new Nixies on the market, are MX Blacks your go-to switch? Yeah, I mean the Nixies are basically MX Blacks, so they're not much different from your other MX Black switches out there. They just have the milky top, right? But like as far as the switch itself is concerned, it's pretty much the same thing. So go for whichever appeals to you more as far as aesthetics, the use case. But yeah, it's essentially the same thing. And the vintage name, yeah. In the spirit of today's stream events, play. Oh wait, what's this? Okay, fine. I'll play for Sora and say this is not gonna get me DMCA'd probably, right? Because it's just a video. Where's my? Oh yeah. Is this audible? Okay. Thank you, Soran, for your contributions. No one was banned in Diego's chat on 2023-03-29. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so do we have any other questions or requests or anything like that? Oh, that was funny. How does it feel? I mean, honestly, it feels really nice. Like it's because it's carbon fiber, it's like somewhat sturdy, right? But because it is still gasket mount, it does have a bit of softness to it. You know, it's kind of similar to like the way like Keycaps 165 or those boards will feel. Has a little bit of compression to the gaskets. It does have plate tabs there with some cuts to relieve a little bit of the tension there. So it's like, it's definitely like sturdy feeling, but at the same time soft on the bottom out. So it's pretty comfortable to use. Like I personally wouldn't have issues using this. As far as the sound is concerned, it's pretty nice too, in the sense that it doesn't have any kind of like bad kind of resonance. There's no foam in the interior. I do like how there is that like brass weight, right? That like brass weight that like kind of gives a little bit of heft to the case, and I think there's no weird kinds of like hollowness or resonance to the board itself. It sounds nice with PBT too, actually. Yeah. Our request, could you remove the top gaskets above the spacebar to see if that would impact the sound? The top gaskets above the spacebar. So you mean the ones right here? I don't think I would, because then you would end up with a gap, right? Wouldn't you end up with a plate that would have movement there? Yeah. That said, if it's on the top side, maybe as long as it doesn't hit anything, it'll be fine, right? As long as it doesn't hit like the case, I think it's okay. I mean, it's because it's also on the middle, so I don't think it'll be a problem. Yeah, if it's on the top side and it's just on the middle, I think it's fine. So like these two gaskets right here, which I can see the tabs for, because there's 1, 2, 3, and 4 like that. They're like evenly spaced. It's a common morph for this board. I see. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna guess it's gonna sound a little bit different, yeah, on the spacebar specifically. Maybe a little bit deeper. And yeah, I don't think that will be reversible just because of the adhesive. I don't think the gaskets have like great adhesive that, I mean, or like the gaskets could also tear, right, on that end. Of any wind keyless or symmetrical blocker 65% keyboards, like the Bauer kind of. Are the top and bottom edges equal thickness? No, they're not. Because actually, no, I think they are. It's only fooling me because the bottom part has like a little bit of cherry lip, like that front taper kind of thing, right? Focus, hello. Oh. But like if you can see that the front has like little taper for like that cherry style lip. So as far as like the blocker, I mean the bezel itself is concerned, this is like what 1 point, it's like barely, it's like 0.9 centimeters. And then here, yeah, maybe it's slightly longer on the bottom just because of the like the cherry style lip. Yeah, so it does have a like a cherry lip, yeah. So for that reason it looks a little bit longer, but it's about the same. It's very close. It's very, very close. And the sides are even, yeah. I actually really like how it sounds with the PBT on this. PBT on carbon fiber and MX blacks, huh? Yeah, no, this sounds good. Do really like it. Side profile kind of nice, pretty nice IMO. Try ABS spacebar? Sure, give me a sec. I think I have a really bright magenta one right here, the one I use for my testing. Here, this one. I can just switch it out just to show you. I do think it sounds a little bit nicer with the PBT, personally. Yeah, I actually think they prefer the PBT on this. I think the ABS sounds kind of more plasticky sounding, right? But the PBT has a little bit of depth to the sound. Maybe it's because of the plate. But I do think the PBT sounds better on this right now. It's a bit more consistent, a little nicer, I think. It would sound amazing with Cat or SA. Ooh, that would be interesting. I think the only problem with SA or like just spherical, tall spherical profiles like that is that they have a lot of empty space on the inside of the caps, right? So they kind of end up always sounding like this, like cluck, 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 cluck. Like this kind of like, they have a very specific sound to them, and that doesn't really change as much from board to board just because of the way the caps are made. And that's something I don't like as much about SA, for example. I'm not sure about Cat. Cat might be a little better. But who knows? Gotta try to know, right? SA just kind of has this like specific sound that kind of sounds pretty consistently the same across many different boards, and that's just mostly because the caps have like this all this like hollowness to them, just the way the caps sound in general. Like it's because it's so, yeah, it's homogenizing. It's very tall profile wise. So yeah. What artisan is on the escape key? Oh, this is called an Alpha Keycaps Parage. Alpha Keycaps makes it. Parage is the sculpt name. And then this is a blind bag V1 by Bogan Caps. That's an Aussie Keycaps Pato, Puto, and this is a Prime Caps Albumin. IMSTO caps aren't Gateron, so they must have changed at some point, which is neat. Yeah, so this is from the... So these IMSTO caps are the ones that ran through the Ivan group buys. So this is the blank set from that, which I'm pretty sure that the Ivan sets are Gateron. But the ones that IMSTO sold on their website, imsto.cn, right, back in the day. Also, if you see that website is still live, don't buy anything on it because that's probably a scam at this point. If it's even live. But it is also going to it was different, I think. I think those might have used like KBC or different blends. So speaking of keycaps, just secure Skidocha. Oh nice. I had that set a few times. Didn't end up loving it, so I didn't keep it.
Two-hole stream babies.
Two-hole stream babies. Oh yeah, Sinvac, hello. Thank you so much for the tier 1. They're selling sounding gear now. Anyway. Alright folks, it's definitely not BSP on the old IMSTO ones, like the one that I know Gadgeable has. I think he has like this Korean set. Either gray or blue, I forget which one. But yeah. Okay folks, well, just want to show you here. Let me go back to here. So as you can see on the store, the Forever is in stock. So this is the same board that we built today. So here you can buy one. You can buy it in E-white or in purple. Ooh, that's a nice purple. Ooh, it's kind of dark purple, huh? It's pretty nice. Nice purple. It kind of reminds me of that like what's that? No. What's that colorway called, guys? The purple and goldish one, Phantom E look. Pretty neat. Nice side profile, yeah. But yeah, there's two different plate layouts if you want carbon fiber plate here. A stock and B stock. B stock is minus $50. $550, definitely on the pricier side, but it's still, I think it's pretty good. I mean, I think a lot of the, you know, a lot of keyboards these days are like in the 500, 600 range, right? So it's pretty much about right. Anodizing, or at least the E code on this board that I have here, it looks pretty good. There is this extra? Oh, I see, yeah. Because this is like extra brass, if you want, on it. Extra PCBs and plates and carrying case available as well. But yeah. Good chunk of brass, yeah. Good chunk of brass. It is a nice purple though. Yes, so this does come with the mid piece. Yes, this does come with the mid piece here. No ISO? Oh, is that right? Oh, I guess that's just a plate, huh? Just needs a little piece of tape. Keeps falling. This artisan. It's a little loose on the stem. But it does have a decent bit of brass. Like the brass kind of covers like this half portion, like this. So it's pretty decent chunk of brass. So this weighed about, I think it was I said 4 pounds ish, 2 kilograms for before putting caps on. So yeah, about that for the weight. So it's decently chunky, decently heavy. How is the front height for comfort? The front height, I personally don't have issues with the front height. Also the cherry lip definitely helps. It lowers this part effectively. So that's nice. But I personally don't have issues because I also use my armrests here. I have armrests on my chair here, which essentially keep my wrists at pretty nearly parallel to the desk. So I don't really have any issues typing like this, right? But if you tend to do this, like if you tend to lower your wrist all the way down to the table, I don't think it's that high. So I think it should be fine. I think you should be fine. Yeah, I think that should be fine. I don't think it's very high. The typing angle is also not that high either. So it is a nice side profile though. This like staircase looking sides. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up here with a little here our thumbnail for the stream. All right, 3, 2, 1, boom. Okay, great. All right, folks, I'm gonna wrap it up here. So I did want to announce that tomorrow is going to be a long stream day, and the reason for that is that I am planning on doing a dual build stream for 2 different items tomorrow. So I can just show you here. The first one is going to be a unicorn, one from the new units. This is to showcase the pretty sure the pewter gray units. Can just quickly show you what it looks like. Oh, it's actually wrapped up, so okay, fine. Oh, okay, I guess it got ripped there. Okay, fine. I'll just take it out of the... So this is to show it for the raffle that's happening, I think, tomorrow. This is the pewter gray and copper. So this will be tomorrow. This will be the first half of tomorrow's stream. I'm just gonna leave that paper out now because I already unwrapped it. It's fine. Alright, so that's one. This keyboards, yeah. And then the second build on tomorrow's second half is another banger. I don't have monokai material, unfortunately, so no monokai material to put on that, but we'll see what we put on. And the second board that we're building is gonna be a monokai board. As you can see, it is a red TGR Jane V2 ME in crimson red here. Are these personal builds? No, these are not. So yeah, so these will be builds happening tomorrow for clients and whatnot. So yeah, that's tomorrow. I'll catch you guys tomorrow evening for those two. So I'll just leave you with that little teaser here for now. But yeah, that'll be tomorrow, basically. It's me, I'm the client. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna be tomorrow. Tomorrow evening. So I probably will try my best to start on the earlier side if I can, like around like. Let me see. I do have some stuff going on until like 5:30 or 6. So I guess I'm gonna just try to eat something really quick. So I'm gonna try to start around like 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, so that it's not too late. But so probably try that. But yeah, this will happen tomorrow night. And yeah, it'll be a dual build stream. So hope you guys will enjoy that. But yeah, that's about it. Meeting in 26 hours. Yeah, 26 hours. This is 5 p.m. Eastern here right now. I've never seen anyone take a board without undoing the Velcro before. You've opened my eyes. I hate the Velcro, personally. I hate the thing. I hate the Velcro straps. It's so annoying because you undo the Velcro and they like flap back onto itself again. It's like, I don't need this. They're so annoying. Anyway, yeah. What is this desk mat? This is a desk mat from Intel's Artist Series. I got this from PAX, but basically this was they were open. They had an open sale until I think yesterday. But I think they just closed their website. It's like called clack.com. I think it was like shop.clack.com. Yes, this is 900 by 400. So like standard. It was like standard sizing, and 4 millimeters in thickness, pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's wrap it up. Again, DriftMechanics. If you are interested in the Forever that we built today. Other than that, let's go and see who is streaming right now, if anybody is. Nova Keeps actually streaming, doing a Bear 65 V2, pretty cool. I see someone from the UK doing an ISO build of a Mr. Suit. They're close to being done, I think. I think that's it I see for keyboards, but if you might suggest anyone else, you can do that. Nova, alright, let's go raid Mr. Nova Keeps. Alright, let's go raid. Meow, go raid. Happy Hump Day. Oh, actually, no. Happy When Keyless Wednesday. Show me your blockers. Alright, there's our rate message. And once again, everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. I'll catch you guys tomorrow evening. But until then, take care of yourselves. Have a good rest of your week if I don't see you. And yeah. Take it easy, guys. See ya, bye bye. Have a good evening.